The most well-known UFO sighting in Britain happened on Christmas. The Rendlesham Forest Christmas UFO, aka Britain's Roswell. The sighting started in December of 1980 near Suffolk, England. What's crazy is these sightings took place in between two US military bases that were thought to be holding nuclear weapons during the Cold War. One of the major sightings happened at 3 a.m. on December 26th, so right after Christmas, when soldiers saw colorful lights descending down into the forest. They were thinking it could possibly be a downed aircraft, so they went to investigate. When they got to the craft, this is what they saw.
It was triangular in shape, like a pyramid, about 9 feet by 9 feet by 9 feet, approximately about 6, 7 feet tall. The fabric of the craft was a very smooth, black, glass-type fabric. Underneath the craft, there was what appeared to be some type of landing strips or landing gear, and they left a triangle impression in the ground. The colors that were still moderately covering the edges of it were red, blue, and yellow. As I proceeded up to the craft and got beside of it, I noticed writing of some sort, or a description of some sort on the side of the craft. Undecipherable, I didn't know what it was.
They stood there looking at this thing for 15 minutes.
Then about 15 minutes later, the craft started moving back towards the trees and the woods, back through the woods, and it probably went back probably about 200 feet.
Just watching a pyramid-shaped craft float in the woods right in front of him.
And in a blink of an eye, it was gone.
When they went back to investigate, they found 3 little burned indents in the ground where it's thought that this thing landed. When they took the radiation samples, it was doubled what normal radiation levels should have been. At the base later that night, they would see 3 star-like objects that just sort of hung out right by the horizon. The crafts were hanging out for like 2 to 3 hours, and they would periodically shoot beams of light straight down. And if you're ever in Suffolk, England, they actually turned the whole area into a hiking trail. They even made a replica of the craft. And that is the Christmas UFO story.